What's up, YouTube? Troy Devlin here. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I thought we could talk about some ways that we could make weight loss a little bit less stressful. Create an environment in ourselves where we can allow ourselves to release the weight without forcing it, right? Find our flow state with this. Wu Wei. I would invite you to explore what that is to you. Maybe do a quick YouTube search. And again, my name is Troy Devlin. I'm an integrative nutrition health coach. I specialize in weight loss. And if you're new to the channel, I ask that you subscribe if you want some free health coaching. And basically what that is I have training to hold the space for you, to explore various concepts that I myself may have experience with, or have spoken with many people that have had experiences, and I'm happy to share that with you. And I'm just excited to go on this journey together. So in today's video, I thought maybe I could tell a quick story. It has to do with running, okay? And little backstory: I am a former fat guy, and long time ago, I had to perform a physical performance test to go to a police academy, and it included a 1.5 mile run, which is 6 laps around a standard Olympic track, which for my, at the time, 330-pound body, it was very hard for me to run. I don't know distances. A mile, running six laps around a track, I couldn't do it. I went and I tried to do it a few times, and I couldn't make it running the whole time. Sit for 6 laps, I couldn't do it. I would have to stop, and I was greatly concerned because the time when I had to perform the running test was approaching quickly, and I needed to be able to do this to go through the process. So allow yourself breaks. Here's a way that I was able to build up to running 6 laps around the track, is I built in breaks to the routine. Now you could call this interval training, but what I would do when I would practice running is, if I was on the sidewalk, I would just tell myself, okay, just run, run as best you can up until, that red mailbox up there. And when you get to the red mailbox, you can take a walk break. And I'll be like, okay. And then, I would run up to the mailbox. And when I got there, I would either take the walk break, or sometimes I would tell myself, hey, you know what? I feel like I can push on to the next thing. What's the next thing I can see up there? Oh, I see that pole. I'm just going to keep running now until I can get to the pole. And I did that. And over time, I was able to, I'm not a great runner now, but I was able to do it. And the way that I practiced at the track was, with the interval sort of mindset, I would sprint the straightaways, and then I would either walk or jog the turns. So the track is kind of like an oval. There would be 2 long straightaways, and then there would be like the turns, and I would use the turns to catch my breath. I would take a break there, and I would allow myself to take the break. So I would know that, and I would give myself a point in the future where, okay, once I reach this spot here, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to ease off on the intensity, and I'm going to allow myself, okay, to approach the next interval, with vigor and vitality, and you're still into it, and it's not the only way of doing things. It's just one way, but I find it to be beneficial for me, and it really helped me because I ended up being able to pass, the physical performance test, the 6 laps around the track, and then, from there, I ended up becoming a physical fitness instructor, where I was responsible for teaching other people how they could use, sort of tips and tricks to be able to pass that test themselves. I would be the one responsible for administering the test. And that was one of the ways. One of the ways was, when you go out for a run, allow yourself breaks that you can see up in the distance, and just allow yourself that little walk break, and then get back to running and carry on. Or you can do the sprint the straightaway, jog the turn method, which I find to be very helpful on the track. Now, if you hate running and you never see yourself on the track, I would invite you to consider this. Consider as it pertains to your nutrition, right? What's on your plate. Give yourself breaks. We've talked about cheat meals or cheat days, or sort of building into your strategy a system of allowing yourself things that are important to you in moderation. In other words, you're not doing them all the time. It's really what you do most of the time, not sometimes, that matters when it comes to nutrition. So people find the cheat meal or the cheat day strategy to be helpful, and that's kind of like the red mailbox in the distance, right? Let's say it's Monday and you want to have some cookies. You tell yourself, well, okay, I'll allow myself those cookies because I like them, but not today. I will have them on my day, and that my day is whatever it is, on Saturday, Friday, whatever you want it to be. And that's another way to give yourself breaks in terms of your diet. You don't have to eat the same thing every single day, no matter what, and drive yourself crazy over that, because that's probably not healthy. In terms of overall nutrition, think of all the things that nourishes us. There's so many more things than food, really, right? And so we shouldn't put so much emphasis on our meals that if there's any disturbance there in what we had planned with that we're not able to just adjust and just kind of flow around it. Because as your health coach, that's what I'm trying to get you into touch with. Your flow state, what feels right for you, right? My program, the things that I do exactly as I do them, that's not going to work for you because you're a different person. You're an entirely different organism made up of, not to go down a rabbit hole, but there's something called bioindividuality. And that means that something that might be poison for you could be a medicine for me, or vice versa. So think of all the many foods out there and all the many combinations and all the exercises and combinations there, and then ways of being and thinking. And it's just innumerable. So you have to find your own way. And I'm working on finding my own way, and I'm happy to join you on this journey. So I thank you for watching the video. Again, please smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll explore ways that we can live a happy, healthy life. And again, I thank you. Peace.